be a sponge, and then bring the juice.
By focusing on your improvement, by focusing on your progress, and eliminating any fixed mindset that you may have and acts of perfectionism, then you encourage your own mastery.
On some level, we do what we want to do 24 hours a day. Now, sometimes it may not seem like that, but if I'm choosing to work instead of sleep, what I'm actually saying is keeping my job is more important than sleeping.
I'm tired of this. I'm tired of getting beat. What can I do to get over this hump? So mentally, that's when I kind of put that forefront, like, hey, it's either all or nothing.
I like to put failure in quotations because I don't believe that failure is true failure if you're looking at it with the right mindset.
The truth is, the journey to greatness is hard. It takes time, it takes effort, it takes focus, and every day you have to decide what you value, what you want to pursue, and what you want to achieve. And if you dig deep enough, if you push hard enough, we all have what it takes to be great. Welcome to the Edge of Greatness. Good morning and welcome back to another episode of the Daily Dose. It is Wednesday, February 22nd. February 22nd. I almost said 23rd. I'm jumping ahead on days here. This is good. So Wednesday's quote day, and I've got one that I've been pondering. It's kind of in line with what we talked about yesterday. It's you cannot swim for new horizons until you have courage to lose sight of the shore. William Faulkner. And I love it because it talks about this dream that we're trying to find a way to get somewhere new. We're trying to start something that we've never done before. We're trying to find new worlds. But we're too afraid to lose sight of the old one. We're too afraid to let go. We're too afraid to move on. And I think this holds a lot of people back. It's scary, I get it. Because once you lose sight of the shore, who's to say that we don't want to go back because you don't find anything new out in front of you? Because as much as I want to explore new things and try new things and get out there, I'm a big believer that the grass isn't always greener on the other side. Sometimes where you're at's where you're meant to be. But at the same sense, if you truly are chasing something special, sometimes you have to lose sight of what you know and what you're comfortable with in order to achieve it. So I think a big part of this whole quote for me, the reason why I think it's interesting is because we shouldn't just bounce around trying to find new things. I don't believe in that. But we should chase something that has a deeper meaning for us. So if you're in a position where you're looking for something new and you're trying to find the courage to leave, take a look at this quote for a second. Where are you trying to go? What are you trying to find? Are you just trying to jump to the next thing you see? Or are you really trying to explore for a new horizon? I think there's a lot of depth to this quote. I think there's a lot of opportunity for us to look inward. And I guess the other reason why it resonates with me is because I'm in the middle of a transition in my own personal life. And so I'm working towards trying to find a new horizon. I'm moving in the direction of stepping away from my physical business and doing something new and challenging myself in a different way. And I don't know what that looks like yet. I don't see the final result. I don't know what that island looks like that I'm swimming towards, but I'm excited about the opportunity. And I'm ready to lose sight of the shore. I'm ready to swim for it. Because I understand where I'm at, what's the worst things that could happen, and what my next steps would be if those do. And by knowing those things, I have the courage and I have the belief that if I lose sight of the shore behind me, that I will find something more and greater on the horizon in front of me. Spend some time this week thinking about where it is you're going. What is it you're looking for? Are you where you want to be? Are you where you need to be? Or is there something else out there for you? If there's something else out there for you, how do we start to make that happen? How do we start to get a little bit closer? How do we develop the courage to break free from our comfort zone and explore this new possibility, this new opportunity? I hope this one hits you good, because I hope it's an inspirational quote in my opinion. I think we need to all find the courage. I mean, it's one of the pillars that I believe in when it comes to being great, is courage. So this is just a different way to look at it, and this is an interesting quote to me. So hopefully it hits home for you, and you have a wonderful Wednesday. Keep reaching for the stars. Fall flat on your face, but remember, whenever we fall, always get up. Thank you for joining us today on the Edge of Greatness podcast. If you haven't yet, please take a minute now to subscribe and review our show. Join us again next week as we continue to dig deeper into the key components of greatness. The path to greatness is never linear, so remember to keep pursuing greatness no matter what. Keep stretching your abilities, reach for the stars, and fall flat on your face. But remember, no matter what happens, whenever we fall, always get up. Until next time, I'm Charles Schultz, and this was the Edge of Greatness podcast.